Good morning. Welcome to Mantra 108, where we're working through our 21-day practice, and we are on day number 4. So, yesterday we spoke about the idea that this mantra that we're chanting is a mantra that, good morning, 𝐀𝐮𝐦, is a mantra that tunes us into universal. My video goes in and out. Good morning. Mitra is the expression of the about universal friendship. And so we're chanting this mantra to try to smooth some things over in this world that we're living in right now. Smooth over conflicted relationships between two people. Smooth over conflicting relationships by groups of people. And so one of the things that we spoke about yesterday was the first yama, the first statement of ethical practices in our yoga practice. And that is ahimsa, which means do no harm. Good morning, Bianca, and good morning, Karen. So, so yesterday we talked about ahimsa being a form of nonviolence, a practice of nonviolence, and how not only can our actions be violent, hi Kim, good morning, but also that our thoughts can be a form of violence against ourselves and against others. So I won't reiterate those points, but some of the things that I want to talk about today is how trying to fix others or trying to worry or just worrying about others can also be forms of violence. So again, good morning, Cindy. Again, I'm going to read just a bit from the Yama and Niyama book that I've been referring to, written by Deborah Adele. And so she says, nonviolence asks us to trust others' journey and love and support others to their highest image of themselves, not our highest image of them. So I think that's really important. The violence that we do to others by thinking that we know what is best for them is important to think about. And so there's this story about a passerby in India who sees a monkey sitting in a tree with a fish in his hand. He's scooped this fish up out of the river and is sitting in the tree with it, and the fish is gasping for air because he's out of his element. And the monkey says, "But I'm trying to save you. I was just trying to save you." Good morning, Sylvie. And but what the monkey doesn't realize is that he's taken the fish out of the environment that the fish could survive in and brought him to his own environment, thinking he was saving the fish, when in fact he's not saving the fish at all, but probably killing the fish. So, like the monkey in the story, we try to take someone out of their challenge or their suffering. We take them out of the environment that offers them a rich learning experience. And when we do this, we're in a sense cutting them off from the power of growing stronger and more competent and more compassionate. So when we think we're fixing someone, even though we have all of these really good intentions, that might be a form of violence. So we need to employ ahimsa in that experience as well. When we have this urge to just swoop in and fix someone because we think that we know what's best for them, that could be a form of violence. Deborah also says, she posits that worry is a form of violence, worrying about someone else. That's interesting to think about. How would that be a form of violence? Well, she says, worry is another way violence gets masked as caring. Worry is a lack of faith in the other, that the other can't exist simultaneously with love. Either we have faith in the other person to do their best, or we don't. Worry says, I don't trust you to do your life right. That's a big statement right there when you think about that. Worry comes from a place of arrogance, that I know better what should be happening in your life. Worry says, I don't trust your journey or your answers or your timing. Worry is fear that hasn't grown up yet. It is a misuse of our imagination. We both devalue and insult others when we worry about them. So those thoughts were a real revelation to me, because like all of you, I'm sure, I do a lot of worrying about the people that I love, you know, and I admit I will, you know, look at what they're doing and think, oh, they're not doing that part of their life right, and I worry about that. Or I try to fix it. I try to swoop in and be the fixer. And so I've learned from this study to back off a little bit and to look inward to see what I'm experiencing that might make me really want to pop in there and fix it or worry about it. And what I'm learning through this is that the only thing that I'm responsible for is doing my life, not doing everybody else's life or trying to counsel them about how they should be doing their life. So when we circle back to this wonderful mantra that we're doing, that is harmonizing relationships on a greater level, on a deeper level, on a more expansive level. Harmonizing relationships without the burden of this embodiment, which includes the thoughts, which includes the emotions of trying to fix and worrying and perpetrating subtle violences in these ways. So our mantra helps us bring healing and a different perspective to difficult relationships. And so we can just settle back into our mantra once again for wonderful help and assistance with this, so we don't have to worry so much, and we don't have to fix, and we don't have to blame, and we don't have to point fingers. We don't have to beat ourselves up. We don't have to beat others up. We can just sink into our mantra, which we will do right now. So grab your mala beads if you have them. If not, just chant along with me. Close your eyes and extend through your crown to make yourself a little taller. Let your shoulders drop down away from your ears. Tune in to the soothing rhythm of the tempura, and maybe your breath pattern can match that rhythm. soften your skin. Soften your muscles. And bring that gentleness to your heart and soften your heart as well. And I invite you this morning to bring to mind someone in your life that perhaps you have the urge to worry about, or you want to step in and fix what's going on with them because you don't trust that they're able to fix it themselves. Or maybe there's no fixing that needs to be done. Maybe they are learning. Maybe they're learning in their challenges. And if we step in and try to fix, or we step in and worry, perhaps we're drawing them away from the challenges that help them to grow into a fuller expression of who they are. Perhaps we pull them away from the lessons that are important for them in the middle of the challenge. Let's take an inhale together and begin our mantra. Auṁ Śrīm Mitrāya Namaḥ. 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 Auṁ Śrīm Mitrāya Auṁ Śrīm Mitrāya Namaḥ. Auṁ Śrīm Mitrāya Namaḥ. Auṁ Śrīm Mitrāya Namaḥ. Auṁ Śrīm Namaḥ. Auṁ Śrīm Mitrāya 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 Namaḥ. Namaḥ. Aum Śrīm Mitraya 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 Namaḥ. Aum Śrīm Śrīm Mitraya Namaḥ. 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sit for a few moments in the sweet vibration of your sound, the sound of this mantra. Before we open our eyes, I invite you to bring to mind that person or that group of people that you thought of at the beginning of our practice. That person or that group of people who you're feeling a little in conflict with, maybe a little agitated by, in this discordant relationship. Bring them into your heart now, into that soft heart space. And perhaps carry them with you today. And as we open our eyes, we acknowledge that we are at the end of our practice today. And perhaps we can all contemplate a little bit how to bring a little more ahimsa into our daily practice, into our daily life. Doing no harm to others, doing no violence to others. Thanks for being with me. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Well, you probably heard my little tinker. Here, I'll show her to you. You probably heard my little... Hello from Tinker. She loves to be loved and she loves to talk about it. So she was in practice with us today. All right, have a wonderful day, everybody.